What's up, guys? It's October 18th, 2024. Had a nice bull day in the markets. Started out as an expanding, or excuse me, started out as a contracting triangle. Then we broke out like one, pull back like two, pull back like three, sell off. Daily chart, 45-minute chart. Bulls broke out. We gapped up. We went sideways into the EMA. We bounced off the EMA, and now we're channeling higher. Let's see these lows. So there's a couple ways to count legs. We can count legs by opposite bars. So leg one, pull back, leg two, pull back, and now we're in the third leg. And we can also count legs by trend line breaks. And what's a trend line break? When one bar breaks the previous bar's low. I was just checking out before we started this. This low is 80.50. This low is 80.50. So this is a double bottom. It's not necessarily a trend line break, which is interesting because that means we've been channeling for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bars without taking out the previous day's low. You know, that's a strong channel. There's not too many gaps, but there is 2 gaps. So the 9-bar bull channel with 2 gaps on the daily chart. Interesting. Yesterday we ended the day always in short. We had a big gap up. Bar 1 is a sell-off. I think bar 1 was strong enough to get its own second leg, but it never happened. Since it never happened, that could be a trap for bears because bears that got short here technically don't get a get out break even. You could short here and get out to 50% mark for sure. You could do it like that too. But I just think bar 1 was strong enough to get its own second leg, and it never happened. Bar 2, 3, reversal. Doesn't break bar 1's high. Bar 4 sells off, breaking the trend line on bar 3. Leg 1, pull back, leg 2. And then we start to contract. It's a contracting triangle. Bulls get a breakout here, but it's weak. Lots of overlap and no gap. Bar 19 closes on its high, but then the follow through has a big tail and does close on the high of the candle, but there's still a upper tail, so that's not good. You know, we want to see that candle closing strong, have a strong bull close. We want to see in the bull trend, we want to see a lot of closes like bar 34. That's a good close. C39 is a great close. C38. If we could see this rally here with gaps, that would be great for the bulls. We had a lot of overlap and it ends up selling back off into the EMA, and then the good rally starts here. How I would count legs: leg 1, pull back, leg 2, deep pull back, leg 3. It's a broad bull channel. Bears are starting to make money now. Lots of overlap. Rally. Like for the bears, leg 1, pull back, leg 2, pull back, leg 3 into the EMA, testing the breakout point of 19, and then we reverse with 34, causing another breakout above the EMA. 35 is a pullback, and 36 starts to channel. Leg 1, pull back, leg 2, pull back, leg 3, and we go more sideways. Right there is the market cycle. A lot of trades today. If you're going to go short, not a good idea because the price action says we're always in long. We have more than 10 bars above the EMA. We are channeling higher on the daily chart. So it's best to just stay long. I mean, if you can't stay long, that doesn't mean it's a short. I would wait till you see over 10 bars under the EMA and a pullback of some sort, and then get short for that second, third leg. If you're going to trade the third leg, you have to be cognizant that third and fourth legs tend to reverse. So it's best not to take with trend entries. That doesn't mean fade them. That just means wait and see what happens. You know, the Albrook's course teaches us the entirety of the market cycle. That doesn't mean we know how to trade the entire market cycle. I think new traders and myself, I'm not excluded to this information. This is exactly how I'm trading. Should pick one part of the market cycle and master that. For me, I've decided to pick breakout and follow through because the market cycle starts out with a breakout. So I want to start where the market cycle starts. Second legs are the easiest trades to take because there's 3 types of market participants. There's trap traders, there's traders who got in early, and then there's traders like us who want to who didn't have the opportunity to get in, so we want to join the momentum. For that reason, second legs happen a lot more than we might realize. Leg 1, pull back, leg 2. Bears, leg 1, deep pull back, leg 2. Leg 1, pull back, leg 2. Leg 1, pull back, leg 2. And now look, as we get past the leg 2, we start to get leg 3 and 4. We have a bear channel Yeah, breaks out and reverses 50% of the time. We break out of a channel, it can reverse, and that's what happened here. We get a final leg being third leg here with these bars 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, and the top of 60. So this is one leg. And yeah, then we sell off for the day. Leg one, pull back, leg two, pull back, leg three. 69, I think you could short the high of that for a second leg down from this. But it's also late in the day, and we've had so much overlap. You know, if you haven't made money trading the easy part of the day and Friday, bar 69, you got 10 bars, right? You got 11. You got about 12 bars from the day and on bar 81. Oh, I accidentally hit the mute button. So is it really smart to, you know, you gotta ask yourself what your goal is. I am trying to gear myself to right now to be consistent with trading leg one and leg twos. I trade always in. I trade in the always in direction. I'm not always in the markets. And yeah, so that's why I'm talking about it like this from this perspective. I like to go from 1-to-1, maybe a little more than 1-to-1. We have a breakout, pull back, leg one, leg two. I think leg two was the best trade today. You can go for 1-to-1 at bar 19. You buy the close, that was met. Buy the pullback, 1-to-1 is met. You can go here. You can buy 50%. You can buy the high of this and go for 1-to-1. The bull leg right here starts in the low of 18. And look, you catch the breakout, you get that 1-to-1, you get out, you wait for a pullback. And we're counting legs, so we see a strong rally. We should expect some sort of two-legged pullback. Leg one, pullback, leg two, pullback, leg three. It's a wedge bottom into the EMA. Look at the closes on the EMA for those who got short. And the only reason I keep talking about this is because this is something I would do. Like I would take 33 for the breakout. But now if we think about we trade in always in direction, 33 is a great fade for longs. You buy the low of 33, bears get trapped, and you're in the move for its own leg one, leg two. 24 to 18. We buy the high there, and that's met. You buy the low of 35, you can fade that for a long. And then that's also met. So if you, let's say you don't want to take 1-for-1 because you're skeptical of long, that's fair. Go for a shallow target here. You can get a little more than 1-to-1. 1-to-1 is the minimum we should be going for. We really want to be going for 1.5-to-1 and 2-to-1. If you can hit a 55% win rate going for 1-to-1 and 1.5-to-1, you will make a lot of money in the long run. I'm not going to get too much into the probabilities. I've been studying them this past weekend, but we'll just stick to what you know for now. That's always in direction. The always in direction of them leg count. We want to trade leg one, leg two in the direction of always in. There is control over time and there's control over price. Bulls have control over time. Control over time will always trump control over price. Bar 55, that tail, when it was selling off, that would be showing bears have control over price. But again, control over time trumps that. Bar 55 just became a test of the low here, the breakout point, and that also signifies we were definitely in a range. Buy low, sell high. Catch the leg two here. This is the tricky trade because it looks strong, but you gotta ask yourselves what type of leg are we in? Leg one, pull back, leg two, pull back. Very deep pull back, leg three. So let's just go over the trades. Pretty easy day, a lot of overlap. Contracting triangle. Hard to trade here. It's a tight trading range. And then we see bar 19. We want to go for 1-to-1. Okay, we see, 22 got follow through. Maybe we extend it a little bit here to here, and that's met. You could keep trying to extend it, but then you have to wait for the pullback to get the rest of the move. So 1-to-1 here, met. 1-to-1 here, met. 1-to-1 for this leg, which would be my preferred trade. You buy 35, 36. That's met. I think that would be the trade today. It was a hard day to trade, no doubt. I was watching it. I didn't get to trade it. If you wanted to go short, hit a leg one, pull back leg two, pull back leg three. 67 is a breakout, but it's not a bear body closing on slow. It's a bad breakout. There is a gap, but that gap is a bull bar, bear bar, bull bar. when we see gaps, we want to see 3 bars in a row, like the gap here, 37, 38, 39. So there's the gap, and if you want to go for leg 1, leg 2 move, I think you have to be willing to short the high of 69. It's a pullback testing the upper range, testing the breakout point. Sells off, you get filled on 75, and then we close on the EMA. So harder day to trade, for sure. Not too many trades. We have to be very patient, and then we'd be taking profits quickly, which is always the hardest day for me, is when you have to be extra patient and you have to scalp out quicker, which is pretty much mostly range days. So we have every range 80% of the time. So here's a good gap, right? Bear bar, bear bar, bear bar, and that led to a breakout. Here's another gap, bull bar, bear bar, bull bar. So not the strongest. Yeah, those are the trades today, and those are some gaps there. We had a contracting triangle. Yeah, is this contracting or expanding? No, it's contracting. It's a contracting triangle with a breakout, and then we have 3 legs higher. Leg 1, trend line break. Leg 2, trend line break. Leg 3. And if you were to buy the highs here, you're buying into a double top. You're buying into resistance on a range day. Not the best move. You would get trapped and have to take a loss right before Friday. Right before the weekend started. So anyways, guys, hope you had a good day. Hope you had a safe day. Hope you guys are going to have a good weekend. Have a safe weekend. If you're going to drink responsibly. And yeah, man, have a good one, guys. I appreciate your support. I'll talk to you guys in the Discord. It's starting to get good. A few of you have been messaging me on the side, and I think we're starting to push the ball in the right direction. Have a good one, guys. I'll talk to you later. Thank you for your support. If you learned something, share the show. If you didn't, well, then you must be, then you did it. Have a good one, guys. I'll talk to you later.